In this video, we're going to show some variations of the row. The row can be a little bit of a boring exercise. We want to show a few things that you can do that think outside the box, and it's not just always pulling in. Of course, we're going to start simple, and we're going to do a three-way row. Low row, elbows right by the sides. Mid row, we do row 90 degrees, pulling high. So Katie's going to demonstrate these. Again, straight leg. We know these foundationals. Straight body. Go ahead with a low row. Boom, she's strong, she's in position, everything's straight. Exhale as you come up. So this is a three-way row. It can also break up the monotony if you have 45 seconds of just plain rowing. It gives people the ability to think a little bit differently instead of maybe getting a little bit boring, so they have to think, right? The next exercise we're going to do is we're going to make two handles into one, and we're going to do a single arm row and a slow rotation, and we'll talk about how to make it fast as well. So same kind of position. We're going to go strong row. Make sure you do row before you start rotating, and as she presses away, she's pulling the TRX off that wall, coming all the way back in, then rotating back. So we row, and you can alternate sides, thoracic rotation, and pulling a bar. We want to make sure there's some tension in this guy, and she's going to feel that a lot in some different areas. We'll do one more. Again, you want to make sure they're not leading with their hips. She's doing a great dab. There's no rush on pressing that away. We'll do one more after this. And the slower you go, if you're working on strength, the better. So have this person take some time, pull, 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 slow, 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 press, press, keep your angle, and you did it. You can also do this a little quicker, still keeping tension, but you're going to get a little more cardiovascular effort out of that. You just want to make sure people, when they come up, that they don't come up in this. We don't want this sagging. Right, so if she comes up and just throws, throws them off, but it's also not very beneficial. Okay. Next two things, we're going to use the rip trainer. The rip trainer, this one's called the pitchfork. It's pretty awesome. We're going to be taking that resistance way up high. And Katie's going to demonstrate this. We basically do a lateral lunge, and then we're pulling up, and it doesn't look like a row necessarily, but she's doing that work with the left side over here. So as you pull, we want to get that rotation and squeezing the upper back. Getting that arm up. Very good job. So we get a big rotational row out of this rip trainer pitchfork, excuse me. All right, and then finally, this is a squat to an overhead straight raise. So we're going to do a regular squat. Arms will be out in front. Good, and you want to get closer. There can be some slack in the line right here. So she's going to squat, really good squat, pressing down through the heels. And as she comes up, she's going to raise that up over the head, and she's going to get a big squeeze specifically here on the right side. Go ahead again. Don't worry if you lose a little tension. Strong squat, and this is the hard part, okay? We're working on mobility and strength in the shoulder, but also in that upper back, and you do both sides. But want to make sure that you're really working. You do not need a lot of resistance. You can use bands with this. You can use nothing. You don't need necessarily resistance. A lot of people struggle to get their arms up. So 4 different rows there to change it up a little bit from the routine of just pulling straight in.